Alright, we are back. Guns, Gear, and Guido here. Just finished shooting. Beautiful day at the range. I just want to talk about this 226 X5 and the stainless steel trim. And just kind of the feature sets of what this gun comes with. I haven't done much to it other than put an X300 on the front. Just because, why not? Alright, so this is a 9mm single action only SIG 226. It's a variant of the 226. It's basically their hyped up top trim heavyweight, almost like a race gun. You can actually get this gun in configurations. The older ones came like open division with an optic mount coming over the bridge like this, and believe it or not, I believe they even came with a barrel compensator so you could run it in open division. Now, this one is one of the newer models that they've released now that they've started building them in New Hampshire. Prior to this, they were only built in Germany. And if you go and look at the prices of the German ones, they're $5,000 and up usually if they're in good shape and used. And like I said, there's been a lot of different variations of the X5 and the X6. The X6 being the 6-inch barreled version. Now, this one is coming out of New Hampshire. I'll cover my serial number, but that's a Custom Works gun. Basically comes in a really nice case. I don't have the case with me. I'm at the range. I just took the pistol. But comes in a really nice case, like a briefcase with the locking latches. Comes with a challenge coin and 3 magazines. Magazines are available in either 10 round or I believe it's a 20 with the base plate. They are the standard 226 mags, but they got that nice etched X logo for the X5 series of guns. And I like to use all my guns, but this is one of those guns where I probably won't drop these mags on the concrete like I would just a regular duty gun or a regular 226 or a Glock mag, because they're so nice I don't really want to mar them up. So this gun's clear and safe. There's nothing in the chamber, there's nothing in the mag well, so I'm going to close the slide. There's no one behind my camera. I'm solo operation out here. So this is the 226 X5, as I stated. It's a stainless steel 5-inch gun, 9mm is the chamber. Comes with a fiber optic front, really nice thin post, really accurate. Rear sight is blacked out, adjustable. I don't know if they're Dawson sights, but they look like Dawson sights, and I believe SIG would probably use those because they're so accurate. It is an optic plate, so if I chose to, I could run a red dot on it, but with how accurate these sights are, I probably won't. And, you know, down the road, who knows? Maybe I'll throw something on there. But I know that if you do throw an optic on this, you have to actually buy, separate from SIG, is a rear sight filler plate. Because there's 3 little holes that are threaded underneath this rear sight, just so it doesn't look unfinished and kind of awkward. But I wish that that was included in the gun. Other than that, I really don't have any complaints. The trigger is adjustable for pull, adjustable for over travel, adjustable for positioning. It's a phenomenal trigger, really nice. I haven't messed with it at all out of the box, but I will show you how it sits. I don't know the exact poundage, but look at how crisp this reset is. Right there, and then the pull. Again. Reset, pull, and that's how it came right out of the box. I have not messed with it at all. So being that it's a 226, it's a hammer fired gun, and it's an SAO, so you have this dual ambi safety back here. I've heard, you know, the one complaint people say about SIG's SAO safeties is how large they are and how they inhibit your slide catch, slide release, which I get it. You know, it is kind of underneath the safety. You can't really get to it unless you have some crazy thumbs. But for the average hand, I'm an average size guy, average hand size, you really can't get to it. But that doesn't mean you can't just jump the grip. It's just, you know, a matter of training. Jump the grip, use the slide lock. It's still perfect. Slide lock is not ambidextrous, just the safety itself. So nice thing is the safety can be engaged, I believe, when the trigger is down. Yeah, so safety can be engaged even when the hammer has fallen, so it doesn't have to be cocked and locked to engage that safety. And the best feature about this model, the STAS, because they came out with 2. There's one with really nice rosewood grips, and it has a standard takedown lever here. But this takedown lever, the one on the STAS with the Hogue G10 grips, is that the takedown lever is an integrated gas pedal. I don't know if you can see that, but for a right-handed shooter, you're in luck, because that gas pedal is perfect for me. It shoots right there. It sits right there, I should say. And man, is that nice. And you won't, pressing down on it, you won't release the takedown lever, because it actually has a button underneath it, which is like a little pin locking mechanism. So you have to depress that in order to take the gun apart. Now, just showing you the gun with the magazine in. It is an integrated mag well. It sits really nice and flush in there. The build quality is really nice. I've had the honor to hold and, while working at the gun store, sell many 226 X5s and X6s from Germany. They were phenomenal guns, obviously beautiful guns, but I think the build quality on this one is tighter. The tolerances are pretty tight as well. The barrel has that really nice crown in there for accuracy and to protect the barrel rifling. And I just, between, you know, handling the German variety and this one from New Hampshire, I think that the build quality is better from the New Hampshire gun. But obviously, if you're a collector, you want those German ones, and you got to pay for them as well. Other than that, the finish is impeccable. I love the X5s. I've always wanted one. I'm glad that they started making them in New Hampshire so that they're a little more affordable. I mean, it's not a cheap gun, but it's more affordable than the German gun. It's about half of what they're going for. And just like the 210, which I'll have to do a video on my 210. My 210 is from New Hampshire as well. Those guns, if you want an older one, let's say a Swiss made or a German made, the Swiss Army carried them, I should have said. Those are just phenomenal. But the New Hampshire guns are just more affordable for your average person, and the build quality is phenomenal. So, SIG Custom Shop Guns, you're doing a great job, and I can't wait to shoot this more and make some videos for you guys. See you on the next round.